So we're doing this live. Wait for some people to get in. Our guy, John Eagle, Lou, Allie Bell. Good to see all of you. Claudette, Bradley. Appreciate y'all coming in. John De Nicola, good to see you. Comment Joker. Lou. Wingspan Angel. Good to see you. The one. Spelt with a W. The one. All right, so the local newspaper over here wrote an article about the video that I put out, y'all. And after sleeping on it, man, I'm really I don't know what the word is I'm looking for, man, but I don't know if this guy who wrote the newspaper was uh biased or unbiased against me, or if he was just lazy. It seems like it was just lazy because this newspaper article is about my video. So that means he watched the video and then wrote a report on the video. And to be fair to him, he did send me an email, and I have that where I can pull it up. But he did send me an email, and the email didn't say Galveston Daily News. It just said Scott, whatever his last name is. I can't remember the guy's last name. I opened the email and I read it, and it said, I have a lot of questions about the video that you put out. Here's my number. Call me back. Signed, Scott. Okay, well, I got about 15 or 20 emails yesterday from other people saying the same exact thing. So there was no way for me to differentiate his emails from the other emails I got. I got a ton of emails yesterday saying that they would love to line up a fight with Lowry and, mutual combat, blah, 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 blah. Left their phone numbers. So the email that I got from the newspaper, I quickly overlooked it and just bundled it with the rest of them. So let's take a look at this article that he wrote about my video. Okay. It ain't about what he heard happen. This is about him watching my video and then wrote an article on it. So it starts out. Now, either way, man, this article still exposed Joseph Lowry in a bad light, which is what I've been trying to do for months. So it's still a win, but I just don't understand some of the things that he said in here or what his motives were. But let me read it to y'all, and then I'll get into what I'm talking about. Tag, what's up, man? Frank Pants, what's up? Gary, good to see you. Toe for Life, what's up, man? Sorry if I'm missing everybody. There's loser Lowry right there. Don't anybody time him out or kick him out. So let's read this article here. Some on city council say, hold on, let me do this. All right, let's leave that up. Some on the city council say Councilman Joseph Lowry failed to embody the spirit of his constituents Monday night when he was caught on camera hurling insults, obscene gestures, and threatening to fight a man who is recording police at a crash scene. Lowry, however, argued his local government has failed to protect him and his family by allowing all manner of threats to go unchecked, he wrote Tuesday in a social media post. Now, what that sounds like to me, the citizens around here have been sending me emails for months. The citizens around here have made so many police reports about Lowry harassing them. And, he never has crossed the line into a crime because it's not against the law to send people messages, call their phones, send them messages on Facebook. So, his thing is fear. He tries to scare people. So it sounds to me, the fact that he's saying that he's been crying and ratting on people for harassing him is just funny, man. But let's keep going. The YouTube video, my video, had more than 31,000 views as of 5 p.m. Wednesday. So that means he watched the video, and this article is about my video. Lowry was a controversial figure before winning election. He was a leading figure. None of that's important. Okay, Lowry was at the center of controversy again Wednesday in a video recorded by self-described police auditor Robert Freebird known online as Harvey Freebird. That's cool, man. They didn't dox my life. They changed it because yesterday they had a different name there. So they saw my post and they changed it to Robert Freebird. That's cool. It's better than what they had. I can't remember what they had to begin with. It was something like Sylvester Harvey, or I can't remember what it was. Anyways, it's not important. Lowry and his wife were driving. Wait. Okay. When Lowry and his wife drove up in a red vehicle. And then he says that they were driving to a fast food restaurant when they saw Lamarck officers at the scene of a wreck on Carolyn Street and pulled over to check out the scene, the councilman said. Okay, here's where I start having a problem with this article. This article is about my video. In the video, I clearly showed his live stream of him driving around looking for me. Okay. And then he posted messages on his Facebook page saying that he would offer $500 to people that could give up my location. Okay. If you watch the video, I put that in there, then you know that that's what happened. This guy was not driving to a fast food restaurant and then saw Lamarck officers at the scene of a wreck. I mean, he has never just pulled over and recorded cops or pulled over when cops were there. It's not like he's out looking for police stops like I do. And pulled over to check out the scene, the councilman said. That is complete bullshit. The only reason he stopped there is because he knew I was there. He was looking for me. Okay. So that right there is, if you watch the video and then look, the guy who wrote this article is going to make a reference over here in a minute that he actually went to Lowry's page and saw something that Lowry posted. Well, if you went to Lowry's page, then why didn't you look at what I posted in the video about him following me around and asking for a $500 or offering a $500 reward to people who could give up my location? That is on his page. It's still there. So if you're over there and you saw other things, why didn't you see that? Why didn't you report what you saw in the video? This guy was not just driving to a fast food restaurant and happened to see cops and decided to get out. Because when he pulled in, he didn't even pull in where the cops were. He pulled in where my truck is. So I don't know if you call this lazy reporting or biased or I don't know what you call it, but it's not right. It's factually wrong. And anybody that looked into this and did a half-ass job of looking into this knows that that's wrong. Okay. Lowry and Freebird exchanged insults on camera before walking closer to the wreck. More comments by both parties, as well as threats of violence, were made throughout the 55-minute-long video. Lowry repeatedly told Freebird to turn off the camera and invited him to mutual combat, made obscene hand gestures. When they reached Lowry by phone Wednesday, he said the encounter was heated partially because Harvey previously had threatened his wife. Okay, now look. This is the first time that I've ever heard him say that I threatened his wife. Okay. Even in the 55-minute video, he never said that I threatened his wife. He said that I harassed his wife. He never said I threatened her. So this lie has been made up by Joseph to cover for his embarrassing episode that he had. Threatened his wife. I've never threatened his wife. I've never threatened anybody. This is just a bald-faced lie that he has made up to justify him acting like a unhinged lunatic. Freebird didn't respond to requests for comment. Yeah, I didn't. Like I said, I didn't recognize his email. And you know how many emails I get from people that leave their phone number that say they love my work, they want to talk to me about it? That's what the email said. I'm going to show it in a minute so you guys can take my word for it. Lowry on Wednesday argued Harvey is a complete fraud, hiding behind the First Amendment to harass, intimidate, and provoke public officials and first responders. Okay, why would this guy? I get it that he's just printing what Lowry said, but in the video alone, I showed that everything that this guy says is a lie. So here it says the mayor and the other councilmen said they found Lowry's conduct unbecoming of a councilman elected to represent the city of 19,000 people. It's incumbent on us to embody the spirit of Lamarck, Bell said. What this does is open Lamarck up for potential liability, and it causes chaos and confusion unnecessarily. My heart hurts for our city, and I think we have had a lifetime of adverse experiences in the span of about 4 years, and it can be disheartening to many members of the community. Councilman Ross agreed Lowry's on-camera behavior fell short of what he expects from a council member. It was unprofessional, Ross said. Ross said he had to be careful with his words because he and another councilwoman, Yancey, are suing Councilman Lowry for defamation and harassment. Well, it just says defamation. Like I said earlier, this guy has been harassing everybody. He's been a bully in the community. Even the mayor allegedly moved out of the city because Lowry was driving by his house, taking pictures of his house, trying to intimidate him and just being a bully, even though he didn't cross the line into a crime. This is what this guy's been doing. And now that he's getting a little bit of pushback from the public, he's crying like a little baby and running to the police department and running to the DA and trying to have me arrested because people are calling and showing their disgust over his behavior. So the two council members joined Walter Burt in suing Lowry over disparaging comments made about them on his social media account. So, I mean, you guys, how many times have you heard of two city council members suing a fellow city council member? This guy is unhinged. Let's take a look at the comments. Okay. But anyways, I just wanted to point that out, man. I mean, kind of a lazy job by whoever wrote this. This paragraph right here, I mean, anybody who looked at the video or looked at his page knows that he was out hunting me and he offered money to anybody that could give up my location. I went live, gave up my location, and he pulled up on me. He didn't pull up to the police. So this paragraph right here is completely misleading of the truth. And I just don't understand why whoever wrote this would say that. Scott, whatever his name is. Okay, but anyways, we're done with that. Let me show you the email that the newspaper sent me. That way I can show you guys why it was easily mixed up with all the rest of the emails that I had and I didn't respond to it. Let's see, where is it at? Right here. Here's the email. Thank you, Doug. Thank you for the $10, Doug. So here's the email. As you can see, it doesn't even have a photo right here. Like mine, I have a photo there. And his doesn't have anything there. It looks like a very plain email. It just says Scott McClendon. Okay, I mean, that's all I saw. And then the email says, hey, Mr. Freebird, I was hoping we could talk about the video making the rounds. I can be reached at my cell, which is, and I didn't mean to put that out there, but anyways, it doesn't say anywhere that he's from the newspaper. But if you look at the email address closer, which I did not do when I first saw it, it does say Scott McClendon at Galveston News. But if he would have put the newspaper anywhere in this email, I would have immediately called him back. All right, let's get that down. What's up, Chuck? What's up, Brandon? Good to see y'all. I mean, this guy is completely, I can't even go live. He's already in my comments after 5 minutes. It goes to show you who's stalking who. All right. I had something else I wanted to show y'all. I got to switch screens, so you guys hold on a minute. This one right here. Let's look at all the hilarious lies and nonsense that he's posted here recently. This is his page, Lowry News Network. Fake news. Look, y'all, let's just go over some of the lies this guy's told about me that I've already debunked. I mean, you can't. I mean, anybody that follows this guy and believes anything that he says has got to be the most gullible people on earth. I mean, look, he said I peed my pants the other night when I was recording him. I even dropped the camera down and showed everybody my pants. I did not pee my pants. If that guy will lie about something as retarded, I mean, something so blatant of a lie. How can you believe anything he says? Then he says I walked into a parked fire truck, and I showed that in the video. He says I've sued grocery stores and restaurants, that I go in grocery stores and restaurants and I slip and fall and sue them. That's not true. I've never sued a grocery store or a restaurant ever. I've only sued police departments that unlawfully arrested me, and I beat the charges. Okay. Yeah. And here, the latest lie since the video has been published is that I threatened his wife, and that's not true. That's just his excuse to why he acted like a freaking idiot. So let's go. See what this delusional guy's been saying. Oh, here we go. Quid pro quo, judicial corruption and law enforcement. Oh, this right here is complete bullshit right here. There seems to be some confusion and he's clearing up. Yes, Texas City officers, DPS, the Sheriff's Office, and Lamarck can all patrol both sides of Texas Avenue. After 9/11, law enforcement boundaries were significantly expanded. Well, look, I don't know if that highway is neutral, but I already looked this up earlier. The only way law enforcement can pull people over in neighboring cities if there is a mutual agreement between cities that give each other permission, or if there is a fresh pursuit and they follow somebody into a different city. There's statewide authority for certain crimes, such as felonies. Okay, if an officer witnesses a felony and he's out of his jurisdiction, he can make an arrest. That's it. That's an exception right there. If an officer is working under a special assignment, such as a special task force, they may have extended jurisdiction. That's it. So this crap right here is just more lies. Now, I don't know if 1765 is neutral, the whole thing, but you can't. They can't cross over that highway into those neighborhoods unless one of these options is there. So let's address Jacqueline Perrion made the statement that the judge would decide with Harvey the jailbird. I don't even know who Jacqueline Perrion is, and this is just more proof that he's been crying and trying to get me arrested because they're saying that the judge would decide with me. The reality is the judge was seated as a quid pro quo political favor for Kimberly Yancey as a thank you for helping her run. That's the truth. I don't even know what he's talking about right here, but here he posted, somebody left this comment. Harvey, you are our new hero. Thank you for coming to the area and exposing Joseph Lowry and the over-policing in that area. I hate to say it, but it's true. To some of these people, even if you're black, you're bad, and we have been fighting this but get ignored. The truth is, if you need help, it's always the black person. How that doesn't make sense. Let's keep going. Kimberly Yancey has been a voice, but you see how she's treated on the council. Still trying to forge long, keep right, and you have helped. Thank you again, Harvey. If someone were to fight a ticket they received on a Texas City cop on the Lamarck side of the road, the judge would agree. Okay, so basically, so I was pulled over by Texas City, but they pulled me over on the Lamarck side. So that's what this is talking about. The people in this area are getting harassed by two different cities, even though if they're on one side of the street or the other. I'm going to have to look deeper into this. But let's move on. Here he posted this video again 6 hours ago. This is about the 20th time that he has posted this link on his channel. It's almost like he wants to refresh it every day and bring it back to the top of his page. But here, even the title of the video is a lie. Harvey Freebird pepper sprays a baby and deletes the video from his channel. I've proven this the other day. We played the video. The video is on my channel, Freebird Family. Anybody on the public can watch it. The Freebird Family channel only has 8,500 subscribers. That video has been viewed 370,000 times. That means 98% of the viewers that viewed that video aren't a follower of mine. They're just random people that came across the video in the algorithm. And if you look at the comments are overwhelmingly on my side. So this guy is just a liar, man. Somebody left a comment. I'm surprised he didn't delete it. You are delusional. Listen to that woman says in the video. You got it on the baby also. That statement alone says that it was overspray that got on the baby. It wasn't intentional for the baby to be sprayed. Let's just keep moving. Let's see what else he posted my mugshot again over here. I don't know what the rest of this crap is. Anyways. Here's him getting into an argument with the mayor. Yeah. What's the mayor walks up and gets in his face. I don't know why that video is only 13 seconds, man. People need to keep recording, man. Mayor got right up in his face and Lowry didn't do nothing. He only likes to threaten to beat up injured people, obviously, because he didn't look real tough. The mayor got in his face. Yep. I was going to go over that too here in a minute. Let's see what else. Now, here, yeah, okay. This right here is funny. One of Harvey Jailbird's followers threatening me. I'm so scared. I don't know what to do. This guy is a freaking Temu version of Danny Trejo. I have no idea who this guy is. Never seen him before in my life. But of course, he just posts a picture of some crazy guy. He doesn't put the message or that he has anything affiliated with me. This guy is just a fraud, man. Here's more crap he posted about me. Oh, this is what's funny right here. He wrote this about me because he's got a mugshot of me down here. What do you think about creating an ordinance to protect first responders from frauditors like Harvey Jailbird interfering with traffic stops and medical emergencies? There's already case law, Joseph, that gives me the right to record cops. Hey, Brian, what's up, dude? Here's the deal. There's already case law, Turner versus Driver, Smith versus Cummings, Glick versus Cuniff. And there's another one that escapes my thoughts that says we are allowed to record traffic stops or government officials in the course of their duty. As long as we're on a public forum, we can do it on private property too. Don't get me wrong. But if the owner of the property asks you to leave, you have to leave. So there's plenty of case law backing that up. And traffic stops are the #1 cause of police murders in the United States. That's not true. That is not true. Traffic stops are the #1 cause of police deaths, but it's not because people murdering them. It's because when they pull these cars over and they're so close to the shoulder of the road, other cars hit the cops and kill them. That is the #1 killer of police officers. So this guy just, you can't believe anything he says, man. This whole page is nothing but propaganda. Let's talk about Louisiana just had a law that said people recording cops have to stay back 25 feet, the Halo law. It was struck down. Indiana had the same law. It was struck down. I think Nevada, wherever Chile was when Chile got arrested, I think that was Nevada. They had that same law. It got struck down. So Man, do your homework, Joseph, before you just post nonsense like this. It really makes you look stupid, man. Let's see what else he's posted over here since yesterday. And look, you guys, keep in mind that this guy is trying all these lies that I've pointed out that he lies so much about. He's calling the police every day. He's big buddies with the chief of police. He's calling the district attorney. He is crying like a little girl, trying and lying and trying to have me arrested right now. So everybody stay tuned for that, man. Pretty sad. But you know, these same people that he's crying to try to get me arrested, these same people have been listening to the citizens of Lamarck for years, reporting his harassment. So they're probably in the back of their mind laughing and saying, "Oh, it sounds like the tables have been reversed on you for once." Because I've talked to numerous people, man. They have put so many police reports on this guy for threatening, following, harassing, intimidating, stealing people's tools that work for him. Yeah, I've gotten so many emails yesterday and today of people that have sent him emails saying that they would mutual combat with him, but you know, anyhow, let's see what else is here. I just wanted to show you guys this and point out all of his lies. See, this is the police chief right here, and him and Lowry are big buddies. So they might try to conspire and get me arrested for some nonsense. So you guys just keep an eye out for that. This is the so all of a sudden now, since this is the area where he confronted me at, all of a sudden now he's interested in police scenes. You know, if you can go to his page and look for, I mean, you can scroll forever. You're never going to see him taking any pictures of any crime scenes or police stops. But all of a sudden, now that he looks like an idiot for pulling up where I was working and harassing me, now he's trying to say that he does this all the time. So, okay, that's the latest stuff on his. That's the latest there. Let's take a look at the comments because I haven't looked at them in a while. B-Rad, thank you for that $20. Let's post this there. Let's get a new. Yeah, don't forget to hit the like button. Chuck Bronson, good to see you, man. Tag, Brandon Mitchell. Thank you, Lisa Lynn. I got behind on the comments. For some reason, they stopped scrolling. That's funny, Chuck. He's a serial stalker, man. He really is. Like, he even posted it on his own. And look, this guy's crying to the police for days trying to get me arrested. And he's actually the one that's been stalking me, serial stalking me. Went live, riding around looking for me, saying he was searching for me like a manhunt. Then posted that he had $500 for anybody that would give up my location. Now, I haven't went to the police and cried about that. That's just not the kind of person I am. But he's crying and trying to get me arrested. What is this? Okay, this is a different page. Never mind. Okay, let me reshare my screen to something else I wanted to show you all. I feel like I'm forgetting something, man. I wanted to show you guys more. Yeah, so he said in the I made a few notes here. He said in the newspaper article that the reason why he was so mad is because I made threats on his wife. But if you look at that 55-minute video, he never says that in the video. That was his story after he started catching heat. He did mention that his wife was being harassed, that I had been harassing his wife, which is not true. So this is just a new thing that he came up with, that I made threats to his wife, and it's not true. And I don't advise anybody to threaten anybody. If you redress your grievances, keep them professional. Don't break the law. Don't make threats. Don't say fighting words. Don't call his business line if you know he's been complaining about that. I'm not. I got way behind on the chats, y'all. I just seen that. I'm trying to get back to where they're new. And then I got a couple of more things I'm going to show y'all. You guys, I mean, you guys don't understand how much time goes into editing a video and putting together a story like this. And, you know, that's why I'm just going to go live and show y'all this stuff, man. I got to keep up with the news, man, because, you know, he's trying to cause harm to me. He's threatened physical violence on me, and he is shown on his Facebook page that he's trying to have me arrested for the crap that he's been doing. He's trying to have me arrested and charged for it. Okay, I caught up with the comments, y'all. Girl with a camera, what's up? Aussie Nation. Okay, what else did I have that I wanted to show y'all? Okay, I got one more thing I want to show you guys, and then we're going to end this. Appreciate everybody joining me. I appreciate the chats, super chats, the donations. I appreciate the support. I did want to show y'all this because this is in the news around here. This is really big news, but they've kind of buried it. There's not anything on, I searched YouTube last night. There's not anything on YouTube about this. I didn't look today, but I just want to touch, I do want to report this. Okay. Yesterday, I believe, a Houston police captain was arrested by League City Police, charged with possession of CP. And this happened yesterday.
Celebrate the work that people in our community do every day. This morning, we're learning about one organization's mission to respect and honor people buried in Houston's historically Black cemetery.
Okay, that doesn't have anything to do with this. League City, Texas. A captain with the Houston Police Department has been arrested and charged with CP. February 19th. That was yesterday. Yep. Okay. League City police officers have arrested 59-year-old Darren Edwards. That's him right there. Edwards has been charged with possession of CP. I don't know what all those symbols mean. He's on a $250,000 bond. That means if you get a bondsman, they'll bond him out for 10% of that, which would be $25,000. If I owned a bonding company, I wouldn't bond this guy out if they gave me $1 million, y'all. I thought this video was going to be about him, but it's not. It's about something else. Project Respect. Darren Edwards, 59, is in the League City Jail. $250,000 bond for the charge, according to jail records. I'm sure they've moved him to Galveston County Jail by now. Sure they have. HPD statement on an arrest. We are aware of the arrest of a Houston Police Department supervisor charged with possession of CP. I'm saying CP because I don't want to trigger YouTube's computer because that would, yeah, those are banned words. The employee, Darren B. Edwards, 59, a 32-year veteran, has been relieved of duty pending the outcome of an internal affairs division investigation. So he's on paid vacation, y'all, until they decide, until they take 6 months to decide whether they want to prosecute him or not. Houston Police Department confirmed Edwards' arrest on X. The department says Edwards has been relieved of duty. Okay, I just read that. Right, I just read the same exact thing, just in a different spot. Somebody came in Tuesday night after 10 p.m. to make a report about Edwards. This information prompted the League City Police Department to obtain a search warrant on Wednesday for Edwards' home. Following the search, authorities were able to make an arrest related to charges of possessing CP. Shout out to League City Police Department, man. I mean, they could have easily said this is a brother in blue. We're not investigating it like is done. You know what this makes me think in the back of my mind, and this is just my thoughts. This is just a conspiracy theory, but okay, because of the blue line, and normally they won't go after their blue line buddies. This guy Edwards probably crossed the blue line somewhere, made his higher ups angry at him. And when you do that, when you piss off, when you're in the gang, okay, and you piss off the higher ups in the gang, shit like this will happen to you. Okay, they will green light you for an investigation and for a search warrant, and they will go in and bust you. Okay, but as long as you play by the rules and do as you're told and don't cross that blue line, they would cover for this guy and he would never get arrested or charged. Like I said, that's not facts. That's just me. That's just my brain churning. It's a conspiracy theory, but that's my opinion, and it's possible. It's very possible. All right, what do y'all think? I'm looking at the comments. There you go. Right there. Don't double cross the gang because they'll sell you out. They'll put you in jail with all the people. There you go. They'll put you in jail with all the people that you've been arresting for the last 2 or 3 years. You do what you're told, and you fall in line, and you bring us our cut, and you keep your mouth shut. Hey, Foshin, good to see you, man. Gloria, it's good to see you. Matt, good to see you. Taylor, Maid, 220 people. I appreciate everybody to support. Brandon Mitchell, what happened to your wrench, Brandon? Oh, there it is. Never mind, I see it. Claudette, good to see you. Troy Cross. Okay, guys, that's all the news that I have for today. Make sure I'm not missing anything. What's this right here? Stop screen, present, share screen. What was this right here? I had this on a tab. Okay, that's what we just looked at. Just in, League City Police Department arrested Houston Police Chief Captain Darren Edwards today on a possession of CP. Yep. Edwards leads HPD's auto theft division. Oh, somebody sent me something earlier about him and saying, okay, this is why none of the car burglaries in Houston ever get solved. Y'all, I've been looking at this stuff over here on this other screen. If I missed any of your donations or super chats, I apologize. Yeah, somebody sent me something saying that this is why they don't ever find anybody's stolen car. This bond has been set at $250K. Okay, y'all. That's going to end it. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. I just wanted to go over these recent developments. I'm going to keep everybody updated on a daily basis. As long as this guy keeps acting like a lunatic, I will keep updating everybody and reporting the news as it happens in real time. Appreciate all the support, everybody. Later.